Hi guys. So I met a friend today. I was actually just walking around in town, and I met a friend. Let's say someone I know, and I hadn't seen her in a long time, and just having a chat. How are you? I could tell there was something not quite right with her, and she didn't look as smiley and happy and joyous as usual, as she usually does. And she told me she had something going on in her family, and I immediately knew that it was something major. And obviously, I didn't want her to tell me exactly what was going on because I could tell she was suffering from it. And I was just trying to give her my best pieces of advice, to keep herself in the best state that she could, um, regardless from how bad or how negative what was happening was, to live a life and to try to focus on herself. And I said, no, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, um, but don't just go downhill with the situation, because I know that, like Les Brown says, when things go wrong, don't go with them. So I was just trying to give um, all the love and positivity and the good advice, the good advices that I could. And then I was just about to leave when I said maybe we were meant to meet today for a reason, thinking in myself a little bit with my ego that um, she had to hear something that I was there to tell her. And and then we 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 had a little bit more of a conversation, and then she told me um, that basically her mom was about to die, and she's very ill. And um, she told me how when your parents, when you grow up and you've got your parents there always, you take so many things for granted. And basically she told me, she advised me to show love and appreciation to my parents, regardless from what they say. She said if I could just pick up the phone now and talk to my mom, and she had something, and she was going to give me a lecture, or she was going to tell me off for something, I would just love to hear her voice and love to hear my mom saying something to me, no matter what it is, just to know that she's okay and she's fine. And she told me not to take these things for granted. And um, then I realized that I probably needed to meet her more than she needed to meet me. Um, but either way, this is just a story that I felt like sharing with everyone really, and knowing that when things are going not exactly like we expect, um, not to do the same ourselves. And um, I like the quote, "Don't allow anything to take the best of you," although it's not easy at all. Well, when I remind myself of this quote, I kind of always um, produce more, and I try to stick to my positivity, and try to keep my mental health in a good place, especially um, keep my vibration as high as I can, and also be grateful for what I have, and for the relationship I have. Um, but yeah, let's not take ourselves for granted, and let's not take each other for granted, and um, and really it couldn't be as easy as loving ourselves and loving each other. So show love and appreciation um, for ourselves and for people around us, because we never know what they're going through.